Good morning, students of class 9. Welcome back to the online classes now. Let us continue our lesson in history. We are doing peasants and farmers, the farmers of America, especially the white settlers, how they have turned the grassland and the forest into cultivated land. So now we are on 2.3, the coming of new technology. Here number 1, the prairie. Prairie means the grassland of America. The midland in Central America, that's called prairie. The grassland, vast grassland is called prairie, was covered with thick mat of grass. The Central America was covered with thick mat of grass with tough roots. The roots were very tough and very long. It was deeply up. The roots have gone down very deep, so it's very difficult to pull them out. To break the sod, S-O-D, sod means the lump of mud with the roots. That's called, when the grass is pulled out, the roots will hold some lump of mud. That's called sod. To break the sod and turn the soil, a variety of plows were devised. Devised means made. A variety of plows were made locally by these people to make their work easier. So now number 4, some of these plows were 12 feet long. Some of them were very long, 12 feet long, and it was pulled by 6 to 8 horses or oxen. So their front rested on the wheel and the back, and they were hitched, they were pulled onto 6 yokes. Do you know what is the meaning of yoke? Yoke means a long beam that rested on the neck of an ox. That is called a yoke. And onto 6 yokes. A beam, actually, it's a beam rested on the neck of an ox. That's called a yoke. And that plow was pulled by 6 horses. So you see that these plows were locally devised, locally made, in order to make their work easier, because the sod was very tough. The grass had long roots. It was very difficult to pull them up. So they devised various type of tools. Now number 3, by the 20th century. By 20th century, farmers used tractors and these plows, because coming of the technology had helped them to break the sod, to take out the grass, take out the stump of the trees. They began using tractors and these plows, clearing vast areas for wheat cultivation. So they cleared a vast area in no time. So it became very easy for them to grow crops there. Without new technology, it would have been very difficult for them. So now here number 4, previously, during 16th century, previously at harvest time, during harvest time, hundreds of men and women used to work in the field. They used to cut the wheat, and it took a long time for them. So they had to harvest 2,000, 3,000 acres of land, and manually it becomes quite impossible. So they need to depend on new technology. So now, before men, women could be seen in the field cutting the crop, and it took a very, very long time, 2-3 months. It used to take more than that, and within 2-3 months all the grains from the crops would fall. So it was a waste. So they needed to depend on new technology. Now you can see that. So in 1831, during 1831, Cyrus McCormick invented the first mechanical reaper. So this was a man who invented mechanical reaper to make their work easier and conveniently. They can do, or they can harvest the crop. So Cyrus McCormick invented the mechanical reaper, and this has helped them a lot. So by early 20th century, most of the farmers, they were using combine harvesters. Do you know what is the meaning of combine harvesters? Combine harvesters means the machine will cut the wheat, rip the crops, and they process inside, and the grains will come out from other side, and the trucks will be loaded with the grains. That's called combine harvest. Cutting and threshing will be done at the same time by a single machine. So that is called a combine harvester. By early 20th century, most of the farmers were using combine harvesters. With one of these combine harvesters, 500 acres of wheat could be harvested within 2 weeks, because each individual farmer, landlords, or big wheat barons, we have learnt about that topic, the term, the big farmers possessing 3,000, 4,000 acres of land, these landlords or farmers were called wheat barons. And with one of these combine harvesters, 500 acres of land could be harvested, or wheat could be harvested within 2 weeks. But still, it took many days for them to harvest. With 2,000, 3,000 acres of land, having croplands, it took long time for them to harvest the wheat. So therefore, that means each farmer has to keep more than 2-3 combine harvesters, so that the work can be done easily and in no time. So you see that how the new technology has helped these farmers to clear the land and use new technologies to harvest, plow, and sow the seeds. So this has another consequences. The consequences was most of the hand laborers or the laborers were unemployed now. Most of them, they had no work. So you see, the new technology has helped the wheat barons, but it has spoiled the livelihood of the poor peasants who depended on the labor, who depended on their manual labor. So now you find that in our next class we'll continue some more about this. You have now 6 points over here, so we'll continue. So thank you for watching the video. Go through the online portal every day and do not waste your time. Keep on studying at home and go through the online portal regularly so that you will not miss anything. That's all for today. Thank you for watching the video.